from out of the West, Dick Powell. Zane Grey Theater, tonight starring Art Linkletter and Jack Linkletter. Presented by Kent Cigarettes. Kent with the Micronite Filter, a product of P. Lorillard Company.
We've often told you about the bad men of the Old West, so this week we thought we'd take a look at the good ones. The frontier preacher, for instance, was among the very best. The minister of the Old West had many duties besides delivering the Sunday sermon. He administered to the sick, conducted marriage and funeral services, and in places where there was no law, he was a combination of judge, jury, and magistrate. My old minister back in Arkansas did all that and still had time to teach me how to play the saxophone. I double-crossed him, though. My playing drove 100 people out of the church. One of the hardest working ministers of the frontier was the circuit rider. He usually had about 10 churches throughout the territory and rode from one to the other. The churches were sometimes spread 100 miles apart. That's really spreading the good word, hard way. The preacher was always one of the lowest paid men in the country. For example, the average salary in the Dakota Territory in 1854 was $178 a year. In order to help him out, settlers gave the preacher donations of firewood, flour, beans, and chickens. 1854 must have been a lean year for chickens. That's all the preacher got to eat. It was a pretty foul year for him, too. In our story this week, entitled The Bible Man, we'll see how a minister's problems go far beyond the pulpit. Our star is Art Linkletter, and appearing with him, making his dramatic debut in television, is his son, Jack Linkletter. First, here's a word about Kent cigarettes.
Any way you look at it, you'll feel better about smoking with a taste of Kent.
You'll feel better about smoking with the taste of Kent. Kent with the Micronite Filter
refines away harsh flavor, refines away hot taste. It makes the taste of a cigarette mild as a balmy day in the month of May.
Kent is the best for the flavor you like. Kent is the best for the flavor you like.
It's true. You'll feel better about smoking with a taste of Kent. Kent has a perfect blend of finest quality tobaccos and the free and easy draw of the Micronite Filter to give you true tobacco taste.
Kent with the Micronite, Kent with the Micronite, Kent with the Micronite Filter refines away harsh flavor, refines away hot taste.
Nature puts it into every blade of wheat, into every twig of the apple tree, into the stalk of every tobacco plant. And this same material is used to make the famous Micronite Filter on your Kent cigarette.
It's true. This pure, all-vegetable material arrives at the P. Lorillard factories looking like this. And specially designed machines separate this soft, fluffy material by air pressure, then compress it into the filter shape in an intricate network of tiny channels which refine smoking flavor. This is the process that creates the famous Micronite Filter on your Kent cigarette.
Kent
with the Micronite Filter
refines away harsh flavor, refines away hot taste. It makes the taste of a cigarette mild.
And that's why you'll feel better about smoking with a taste of Kent.
What the high chair tray misses, your floor catches. That's why you need the protection of Johnsons Hard Gloss Glo Coat. With Glo Coat on your floors, so much of the old-fashioned drudgery of floor care is eliminated. Floors are easier to keep clean. That beautiful shine lasts longer. Because Glo Coat's hard, glossy shield resists dirt and grime. Just a quick wipe up now and then helps maintain Glo Coat's protective finish. And hard gloss protection gives you hard gloss beauty, deep, durable wax beauty that does wonderful things for your floors and says wonderful things about you. So remember, for the tough, hard gloss protection you need, plus the gleaming hard gloss beauty you want, use the one and only hard gloss floor wax. Johnsons Glo Coat.
Next week on our Zane Grey Theater, an exciting story about a man who comes out of the Civil War with a pledge to murder. Our star will be Mr. Luers. Please be with us. Thank you and good night.
Dick Powell's Zane Grey Theater has been presented by Kent Cigarettes. Kent with the Micronite filter, a product of P. Lorillard Company. See the Hennessy Show starring Jackie Cooper on Monday night over this same network. Also brought to you by Kent Cigarettes. Next week at this same time, our friends at Johnsons Wax will bring you Dick Powell's Zane Grey Theater.
This has been a 4-star production.